Who doesn't like to hear the word yes? We all do, yeah. So this research approach is innovative, is Afrocentric. It's framed by Afrocentric theory and critical race theory. It is called YES, Youth and Elders in Solidarity. YES Dialogues. It involved elders, African elders, chosen for their skills and knowledge and attitudes, facilitating dialogues among youth aged 16 to 24 who have lived in Waterloo region in Canada for at least 2 years and completed 2 years of schooling at least. They talked about experiences of racism and alienation. Such a difficult topic requires an innovative approach, and the YES dialogues enabled us to access nuanced findings and to deviate from the hegemonic discourse. So in addition to Afrocentric and critical race theory, we looked at Foucault's concept of disciplining bodies and Gramsci's concept of cultural hegemony, as well as Broadens' concept of habitus. We were able to see that addressing the identity and positionality of the researcher, of the teachers, of the educators can really make a difference. The politics of representation is important. And so this participant-led research meant that the elders participated in all aspects of the research design, and they helped to recruit youth who in turn recruited others and participated in everything. We decorated the space in African fabric. We made jollof rice, which you've got to taste if you haven't. And the youth walked into the sound of African diaspora music. This was all to communicate to them that this was a space where they could bring the whole of themselves. And did they ever? They told us that this was the first time that they were actually being asked genuinely, where they didn't feel they just needed to tell the researcher what the researcher wants to hear, but where they could actually access emotions that they had learned to repress because of the culture of denial all around them. So they told us of never having Black teachers. And even the two who had had Black teachers said they were substitute teachers and they felt they were helpless to do anything. They told us of being afraid to go into school, especially after there had been media reports of incidences between blacks and whites, even if it was the Black person that was killed. People took advantage, bullied them, hurled insults at them, and so on. The elders were able to hear the pain, the grief, the sadness, the anger that this youth feel. One of the major contributions of this research was the concept of sanity break, which I developed in response to hearing the youth say over and over again, I left for my sanity. I left because I couldn't take it anymore. I left because I wanted to be alive. I didn't want to be in jail. I didn't want to be dead. And I didn't want to wait until I had done something really bad. I didn't want to bring disgrace to my families. Now, these are not the words of people who can't think. These are words of people who are doing an act of resistance, who believe in their own self-esteem, who are saying, I deserve better, who were protesting the take it or leave it attitude they felt they were seeing in the school, which they believed seems to be geared just towards white youth. The benefits of this research is that it promotes intergenerational healing because of the elders and the youth were not seen as binaries. It promotes structural analysis. So we're not looking at things just from an individual perspective. We're looking at things from reciprocity, respect, African values of collectivity. It enables indigenous and African epistemology to inform Western ways of research and gives us more robust understanding and access to things that are repressed. It contributes to the health and well-being of the Black youth. It builds community capacity in the Black community because of the involvement of the elders in research. It validates and empowers the Black youth who saw the resources they already have in their lives, their parents and elders, being respected and recognized in a research setting and being treated as co-creators of knowledge. That was empowering for the youth. And it helped them to see, both the elders and the youth, to see that focusing on their mental health, which is often done for white youth, is not exclusive of wanting the youth to succeed as well. And so in many ways, it enabled thick descriptions, nuanced findings, and this health and well-being and community capacity building can only help to promote their civic participation, their positive integration, and thereby the building of the larger society, the host community. So on this note, I'd like to say yes. Thank you.